Hello, everyone. Welcome to Busy Lizzie's Budget. I'm so happy that you're here today. Thank you for choosing to spend some of the precious time in your day to watch my video, to comment, to encourage me, give me accountability. I love talking to you guys in the comments and learning more about you. I have a huge favor to ask of all of you. If you are someone who has seen a couple of my videos or more, and you do enjoy my content, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join this wonderful, positive, uplifting, encouraging family. If you've been here for a while, you know that when I say that, it's true. I have the best subscribers and viewers in the whole entire world, and I appreciate every single one of you. So if you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would. And if you are subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you would double check and make sure that YouTube hasn't accidentally unsubscribed you, because that has been happening a lot lately. Okay, so this is about the 6th or 7th time I've started over this video. So whatever happens from here on out, I'm just going to roll with it. So anyway, we have challenges in here that we finished over the past month. And again, I've started this video so many times. I don't know if I said it this time or not, but the challenges in here, we didn't start and finish in a month. We started them at various times, but these are ones that we finished this month. Now, this is insane because I swear every single month I bring you this video the first Friday of every month, and this is always full, and I don't know how that happens, but this is just amazing and such a blessing. So also, before I start filming these videos, I usually go through and sort the challenges into piles, and then I kind of figure out what goals I want to work toward. I have not done that today. The only thing I've done ahead of time I have gotten the balances for my Christmas account, my Roth IRA savings account, and my roof savings account. So that way, in the end of the video, when we decide what money we're going to allocate toward those 3 goals, those are my last 3 financial goals left this year to complete. So I would just have the info of how much we've saved and how much more we need and that kind of stuff. But I have not opened this pouch. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So we do need to sort it into piles. So if you're new here, I have different binders where I'm doing savings games or savings challenges for different goals. So for instance, this one says Addie, that's my daughter's name. So I have a binder where I save money just for my daughter. And then this says Max, that's for my son. So we need a pile for each of them. And then let me actually just bring in these one at a time. So then anything I do I've been doing my summer binder, that's going to go toward the goals I'm working on. So I can put that wherever I want. And if you hear the helicopter in the background, I'm sorry. That's the second time it's come in the last half an hour. I do live right next door to a hospital, so I apologize if that's loud. So anyway, this pile is for me to do what I want with. Now, this is a Christmas challenge, so I think that's our 4th pile. I don't think we have any more piles. I think that's all we have from here. So let's see. Summer challenge, summer. These were all we have a bunch of challenges from finishing my summer binder in the last video. That was so exciting. Okay, this Mario one says Max on it. So that is for my son. Rubber duckies are definitely my summer binder. It says Max on it. This is Christmas. This one should have a name as well, unless I forgot. Oh, it says Max. Okay, perfect. And then summer binder, Max. And then Christmas, Max. Okay, we finished a lot in his binder. Then we have summer. This one should have been in my Christmas binder. And then we have summer. What was this 400? Oh, Wizard of Oz. Oh, I forgot this money was in here, you guys. That is so exciting. I forgot about that because that's going to go toward my goals as well. So this is awesome. Okay, so Addie, this pile, another summer one, and we finished a Christmas book. So we have 4 different things we're going to do today, 4 different piles. So I am going to push these off to various sides, try to get them out of the screen, and we will just go with one at a time. So let's start with the smallest pile. So this was from my daughter's binder. I am saving money for her for when she graduates high school and then for when she graduates college. So we finished 2 challenges that we're going to add to her binder. So it's 205 and 200, and I know I've double checked these, but so we're going to be adding $405. I'm going to write this down because I'm just curious. Sometimes in the end, I like to see how much we finished in total challenges for the month. So I'm just going to write this down. So for Addie, it's going to be 405. And you guys know we have 4 oops, I didn't do that. Let's see. We have 4 categories today that we're counting money from. Okay, so for Addie, we had 405. Okay, I just decided to do this last minute. Then we have Max, and then we have Christmas, and I'm just going to write this really messy, and then we're going to write me because it's for my goals. Okay, and then we will write in the amounts on this tiny little sheet, and then I'll have that for my purposes. Okay, so we are going to double check that this amount is correct, though. So let's go ahead and let me put the money together, and then we can count it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to double check that this is $405. So let me split this up, and then it'll be easier for me to count. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, to 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 3, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is $405. So that is correct. And let's see, let's get out my binder where I'm saving for my daughter and my son. So it's in the back here. So in Addie's account, let me pull this out. We have $2,700 in the bank, and then we have some money in here. So let me just pull, I'm just going to do this with you guys today. Even if it's a long video, I'm just going to take you through the process. So basically, she has $2,700 in the bank, and I did just double check that before this video. And then it looks like there's $8 here. And so, hang on a second though. Why does that say 61? Because there's $8 there. Oh, we took out 53, so it's 8. Okay, so 8 is the balance. I'm sorry. Okay, so today is, I'm pretty sure it's 10-2. It might be 10-3. You know what? It really doesn't matter. Let's go with 10-2. And we're adding this time, which is great. So we're adding $405. Okay, I thought this was my skinnier marker, but it's not. Let me see if I can find a skinnier one. Okay, this was it. Okay, so 405. So 8 and 5 is 13. So it's going to be $413. 413. So that is an excellent amount, and I will be putting the 400 into the bank. And so you won't see me do that in this video, but I can't put this amount into her envelope. It won't fit, it will break it. So I'm going to be doing some behind the scenes stuff. But basically, I'm going to make sure that this 400 gets into the bank, and then I'll probably keep the 13 in the envelope with the $8, or I'll put it all in the bank. I don't know. But let's go ahead and put that $8 back in, and we'll put this placeholder, which represents what's in the savings account, in there. And we're at $413 for Addie. So that is so exciting. Even though it was only 2 challenges, it ended up to be a large amount. So that is so exciting. Now let's move right on to my son. And he had a bunch of finished challenges. So I'll go ahead and I will sort these up, and then we can count them together in just a moment. Okay, I have to tell you guys, now that it's getting toward the end of the year, I have been so excited to film. I don't know if you've noticed it in my last few videos, but this is getting so exciting because we're getting toward the end of the year and I'm just seeing how I am on track to meet my goals, which is so exciting. I also just wanted to let you guys know, I started this challenge. I don't know if anyone remembers how long ago I started this. It's just each thing was $2. This was something that Dawn from the Craft Bin sent to me. And you guys, like, I started this, I would like to say over a year ago. So some of these challenges, they take a while, but you just have to be consistent. I didn't just start all of these challenges yesterday. So anyway, it takes time, but it is so worth it. So those are my son's finished challenges, and let's see how much money we have to add to his account. So this will be so exciting. Again, I didn't pre-look at any of this before the video, so I'm just as excited as you guys, if you are. And let's get out his envelope, and he is a freshman at Colgate University in Hamilton, New York. And he has, let's see, $1,500 in the bank and 53 in this envelope. So let's see how much we're saving for him today though. And I want to update my little sticky note over here. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490. $490. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. That is so exciting. Okay. So both of my kids, we saved around 400 in finished challenges. So I'm going to put that pile of money behind us. And so let's empty this. Wait, what is going on? Okay, I already took that out of here. Okay, let's empty his envelope and see what's going on in here. So he has 1,500 in the bank, and I have a bank account for him with 1,500 in it. And now he's already received 1,000 out of the bank account for a high school graduation gift. And now I'm trying to save 5,000 to give him as a college graduation gift. So that is our goal. And so we have 1,500 in the bank, 53 here. And then that is the 53. So we're adding 490. So let's go ahead and just write that in. So again, I think it's 10-2. I am filming this on Thursday and it's going up Friday. Okay, so 490. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. So I will use a calculator. I never have shame in using a calculator on camera. Okay, so 53 plus 490 is 543. So 543. And I will probably take 500 of that out and put that in the bank. Again, I'll do that off camera and then I'll update. I actually need to wash off these trackers and write down the total of what's in the bank. But right now it is 1,500. That is correct. And 53 here, 543 here. And I'll probably, like I said, keep 43 in the envelope and take 500 of this cash and bring it to the bank and deposit it and transfer it into his high yield savings account on Capital One. And then I will change this 1,500 to 2,000. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not going to explain that for the rest of the envelopes, but just so you get an idea of what's going on. And I did just take the $53 away. I guess I should keep that in here for now, even though after this video, I'm going to take care of all this, but 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. But I did keep Addie's money that I had saved in the envelope for her in it. So I feel like I should do the same for him. Okay. We want to be consistent here. So that is awesome. Now we're going to move on to Christmas, and we don't have a whole lot of challenges, but we have this book here. I thought I had unstuffed it, but I guess not. So let's go ahead actually, and let's unstuff the book first so we can see if it saved 165 like it was supposed to. So let me go ahead and open all these pages, take out the money and lay them down flat, and I will be right back. Okay, so this was a nice low income book from Lady Di Saves. It was numbers 1 through 5 only, saved 165. And not only did I buy this, I think I bought 2 extra and gifted them on my channel. I just love this book so much. So I was trying to see how old this $5 bill was because it's so dirty, but I'm having trouble reading it. It looks like in here it looks like it says 1769 or something, but I know that's not right. So you guys, I have no idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how much we got out of this book. We'll start with that. And we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 25, 35, 45, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have 165 from here. And now we'll get out the other Christmas challenges. So let me keep this on top so I just remember that was 165. And now let me go ahead and sort these and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I changed my mind. Since we didn't have a ton of Christmas challenges to unstuff, I did mix in the money from that savings challenge book. So now we'll see what the total is. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, save for Christmas, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 78. So $378 for Christmas. That's exciting. And I do not have an envelope in one of my binders that says Christmas. That's because I don't save any cash at home for Christmas because I save starting in January. So I'm saving all year. So whenever we finish challenges in these videos, we unstuff these challenges, I send every dollar to my bank. And so all of the money is in the bank. So that's why there's not an envelope with a tracker. But later in the video, I will show you that the balance in my Christmas account before I deposit this. So anyway, this is super exciting. So I'm gonna stack this up and put it to the side. So we'll be able to add 378 to our Christmas savings total, and you'll see what that is in a little bit. And so lastly, we have all of this stuff, you guys, all of these challenges. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I know some of them are larger. I'm going to just do what I did on the other videos, and I'm going to put all the money together. Then we're going to get out my Bling Sortkwik from Erica, and we're going to count all the money, and we're going to be so surprised to see how much this all adds up to. So I'll hit you back up in just a moment after this is all organized. Okay, you guys, this is crazy. This is just absolutely crazy to me. How much money is in front of me? And I need to tell you something. Okay, so some people are like, okay, so look at all the money you wasted on buying these challenges. So like, these are like, they can be like $4 to $6, $7 or whatever. Sometimes it's free shipping, sometimes it's not. A lot of these, not a lot of these, but some of these were gifted to me for free. And it's like, or, the printables are cheaper. So someone might, and then like something like this, the ducky thing, it saved me $400, but I think it cost about $40 or something like that. So people will say like, especially my husband, like, why in the world would you spend all that money just to save money? And the answer is because if I didn't, I wouldn't save any money. It would be zero and I'd probably be in debt. So even in what I try to explain it to my husband and I try to tell him that this is so much fun and this like forces me to save money because if I pay money for this and then I scratch a number and put it in the envelope, I'm not going to take money out of the envelope because then it's like I wasted the money on buying the challenge because it's not going to be right. And anyway, it's just so all I'm going to say is this, it is frustrating to me that he doesn't understand why I need to spend money to save money, but I do. And I've just kind of learned that no matter what I do, he's not going to understand. But that's okay. I don't understand how people can know that these fun challenges exist and not want to do them. So, we're each our own person. But anyway, if any of you are in the same boat where you have a significant other, a spouse, someone else, a partner, somebody, and they don't understand for the life of them or give you a hard time for spending money on budgeting stuff and saving stuff, let me know because you are not alone. So let me know if I'm alone or if I'm not, because it can't just be my husband who doesn't understand. So anyway, he doesn't get it, but it's okay because again, before I met and started dating savings challenges, I was in debt all the time and I would never save money. And this has just been life-changing for me. So we're going to go ahead and see how much we saved. And I think I am going to put it in piles of 100 again, so I don't have to count with high numbers or remember high numbers. So I'm going to just move these stacks over and we'll just count. Yeah, let's just do piles of 100. So I'm going to put this okay, so right on the corner of the screen. So I'll just put these together to save room. So we have 300 there. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, I think we'll just do it like this. Okay, and then if I can get this without dropping it all. You guys, I woke up today and it was 59 degrees in my house. I couldn't believe it. I was a little bit cold, so I thought I would look at the thermostat. I couldn't believe it had gotten down to 59. So I did turn the heat on just for like 5 minutes and then I shut it off. But we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And now I will fan out these stacks. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at how much we're saving. This is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did have another stack. And then let me grab some fives. We have 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. And then there goes the helicopter again. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. I have absolutely wonderful news to share with you guys that my husband's mother, my mother-in-law, she is doing so much better. She's actually walking a little bit on her own around the house again without the walker. She's getting her strength back and she is doing pretty well. So hopefully she'll be able to restart chemo soon. But thank you so, so much for your thoughts and prayers because God is so good and right now, she's just doing really well. So I just had to share that super exciting news with you guys. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. And the only reason I can count that fast is because of this Sortkwik. It works like magic. Let's see if we can do one more pile of hundreds with the 5. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is another 100. And then we have a bunch of ones to count. We may even have another 100. So I'm going to count these by 25. I'll probably have my husband speed this up while he's editing because it's not always fun to watch people count a bunch of ones. So let me make stacks of 25 with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have another 100 here. So that was 4 stacks of 25. I don't even know if we're running out of, we're running out of room in the screen. I do have to start a new stack, okay, or a new row. Okay, so this is crazy, you guys. Let's go ahead and count this. So some of you have probably pre-counted it, but I couldn't because I'm filming. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $1,000. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. We have $1,500 and something dollars. That is insane. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So for me, we saved up $1,523 to put toward my goals. All together, because I know someone's going to ask, I will do the math for you. All together in finished challenges, not start to finish, but in finished challenges, it's $2,796. And that is how much I would have spent, plus more, if I wasn't dating or married to savings challenges. So 2,796 if I didn't mess up. So that is like hallelujah. So I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna put these money stacks behind me. I'm filming this early enough in the day so that right when this video is over, I can go straight to the bank. So that's always nice. So now the only thing we need to do is to figure out where this money is going, this $1,523. So I'm going to get this super cute sloth notepad that I got from my bestie, Savannah, over at Sav Saves. And we're going to delegate $1,523 toward our goals. So I'm going to take a minute to show you what those goals are, and then I'll tell you my thought process. So let me grab, actually, I'm going to keep this paper out. Let me grab a few things. So we have 3 financial goals left we have not hit for this year. So quickly, I will just tell you, I want to fully fund my Roth IRA, which would be, I would need $7,000 total. I want to save $7,000 toward a new roof and $2,500 for Christmas. So we're going to look at all 3 of these so you can see my thought process. So if you enjoy seeing this part and my mindset and me do this with you guys on camera, let me know. If not, I can leave this out. And if you aren't interested in seeing this part, you can just click off the video now, and I appreciate all that you did watch. But I'm going to grab a sip of my soda. Yes, it's a very bad habit, and I'm going to go over my goals with you. So let's start with Christmas. And again, I'm just gonna write stuff down, and I'm not gonna take time to write super neatly or anything, but let's just do some brainstorming. So for Christmas, we have in the bank right now, and this is what I wrote on a sticky note, we have $1,245 that we have saved in finished challenges. That's in the bank. So I don't even know if I can fit it. Okay. Like I said, it's going to just be messy, just a brain dump. So $1,245 in the bank. And just so in case any of you are new and you don't know yet how honest I am, I'm going to go ahead and have my husband put a picture, a screenshot up of my bank account where it shows I have $1,245 in the bank. So you can see that. And then today we're going to be adding, so this is important. So today we're adding $378. So toward our goal, you know what, let me just do it faster on the calculator. I usually love doing math by hand, but let's just do it quickly. So we have 1623 in total. And our goal is we want to get to 2,500. So just for fun, let's see how much we have left. So if we want 2,500 minus the 1623, we have $877 left. So this is one option. We can put money toward Christmas. However, some of you know what I'm about to say. We still have a Christmas binder going with challenges. Now, is it $877 in here? Probably not. I have no clue, but probably not. So let's go ahead and look through here. Let's see. We've got a 50 in there. We've got money in here. This challenge is a smaller one, but I mean, we've got challenges going. We have money in them. I don't think it's going to come to 877, but these do add up, so you never know. So let's go ahead and hold off on adding toward our Christmas goal till we finish this binder. I think that would be the smartest thing to do. So I'm probably not going to put money toward the Christmas binder today. Okay, so then our next, the second or two of three goals is the second one, and they're in no particular order, but my Roth IRA. So for this one, let's see. Okay, this one in the bank right now, I have 5,918, and that is because we recently finished Drew's book, and I also had been putting in increments of 500. I don't know what month I started during this year, but I had been putting in $500 a month directly from my pay straight into that high yield savings account. So in total, we have $5,981 and $18. And I had pulled this out when we finished Drew's book and we had marked this off. So basically we need $1,000 and a little less than $100 to have our Roth IRA fully funded. So now we did finish his book and I hadn't decided what we're going to do to save the rest of the amount. I'm not sure, but let's just put this on the back burner for a second. And so, but let's write this down on here. So we need, let's see, we need to have 7,000, or that's what I would like to have. And we'll just do it like we did up here. So 7,000 minus 5,918. I know a bunch of you already did it in your head. Is $1,082 is what we need to fully fund it and to have that goal be completed. So let me grab another marker because I just have fun with markers and colors. I'm actually a lot like Savannah. I like some craziness. I love handwriting stuff. It's just so much. I just love handwriting stuff so much more. Okay, so these are what we need for our goals. Now let's look at our last goal, which is for the roof, saving for 7,000 toward a roof. So I don't need that anymore. So for the roof, let's see if I can fit it on this page. Okay, so for this one, I have 3,000 in the bank, and that is from, I've been putting $500 a month for, I guess, 6 months, because that math would work out. So we have 3,000 in the, oh, and I forgot. Let me go ahead and throw up a screenshot right now of my Roth IRA balance. It's kind of weird because it says 4,000 is the balance, available, but current balance, it does say 5,918 in the picture you're looking at, because I had 4,000, and after Drew's book, I made a transfer of the 1918 because that's how much we saved in the book. And so it just hasn't, so the transfer is still processing, but you will see up there that it did say 5,918. Okay, so now for the roof. Now we do have 3,000 in the bank. I'll have Matt put that screenshot up right now so you can see that account where it says 3,000. And then we are saving for our roof in this Making a House a Home book from Lindsay at Boy Mom Loves to Save. This book is going to save us $3,150. We are going to finish it we're kind of at the end of it. We still have a lot of money left to stuff, but this is absolutely getting finished. And I know I'll have the money to do that between now and the end of the year. So I don't want to go over 7,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3,000, and then that we have in the bank. I know we don't have this money yet, but let's put the 3,150 that's going to be stuffed from this book. And then I'm not taking out a calculator for this. It's very easy math for me. So 6,150 is what we will have saved as soon as this book is finished. So then, of course, we need to do 7,000 we want saved minus the 6,150 that will be saved between the account and this book. So we have 850 left we need to save. And again, in case someone's just tuning in and wasn't listening to everything, I know that this book isn't finished. So even when I say we have 850 more, I mean, after this book is finished, I still need to come up with 850 more. Okay, so that is the info. I don't know if you guys liked seeing all that, how I'm going to make my decision. I don't know, but there you go. For what it's worth, there it is. So going back to the sloth up here, we have $1,523 to spend. So it's going to be between the IRA and Christmas. I'm sorry, no. Between the IRA and the roof, because Christmas, we're going to wait to finish that binder. So I think, okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay. The only one of these we can finish today for sure is we could finish the Roth IRA, because there's no way we're going to finish this book and come up with 850. And then for Christmas, we have to wait till we finish the savings challenge book. So you guys, we're going to do it. Let's, I can't believe this. This is so exciting right now. I can't even think straight. So we need 1082 for our IRA. So, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, all right. Well, it did bleed through the paper, but that's okay. I wanted a Sharpie so you guys could see. So we're going to put, so we have 1523. I'll write nice and big. So out of that, let's put 1082. And you guys know I have all the cash pushed behind me. You saw the cash. So I'm going to go to the bank. Let me explain really quickly about my Roth IRA, because I don't know if I've explained this or not, but, I just make one deposit a year. I need to figure out how to set it up monthly, but the bank I'm dealing with for my IRA is really frustrating and hard to get a hold of and confusing. And it's just, I need to switch. So when I do switch, I would like money to come out monthly so that I can be funding it throughout the year and having the interest grow. But for right now, in the way I was doing Drew's book, and I didn't know how much, when I'd be able to make a deposit, I just have a savings account at Capital One 360, a high performance savings account where I've been storing away the Roth IRA money. So now that it's going to be maxed out, I will absolutely get on the phone with that bank, and I will send this total of, so I'm going to go to my current bank, deposit this 1082 into my checking. Then since this goal is done, I will take the 5918 from Capital One 360 and transfer it back to my regular checking account at my regular bank here where I live. Then I'll have 7,000 in my checking, and I can call my IRA person at my bank, at that bank, and they just can transfer it out of my checking and into my actual Roth IRA. So I hope that made sense. But anyway, that is the plan. So I'm glad that it's not going to be the end of December that I send the money. At least I can send it at the beginning of October. But this is so huge, you guys. So 1523 minus 1082. So we can fill the IRA and still have 441 left over. So let me do the honors of crossing some stuff out, because this really is a huge milestone, and I don't usually celebrate my milestones like I should. I'm just like, yeah, I stayed on track, cool. But I need to praise myself, because again, I used to be in $7,000 worth of credit card debt for stupid stuff every year instead of putting $7,000 toward an IRA. So this is done. Thank you, Drew. I loved this so much. And for our goals right here, I'm going to cross off fully fund Roth IRA. And that's all we can cross off for today. But we have 441 left over. So I think what I'm going to do, I was going to so this is done. I was going to just deposit into the roof account and then subtract that. But I really want to get this book finished because we don't know how much is left in the book. And because I have a lot of cash in front of me, I have enough larger bills that I can do this book and put some of the larger, like the hundreds and fifties and 20s in here. So I think I'm going to take advantage, and I'm going to take 441 and not deposit 441 in cash. I'll deposit everything else, but the 441 I will take out of the cash and I will scratch in this binder. And no, I'm so sorry. For those of you who wanted to see it, I'm not gonna scratch 441 with you guys because that would take forever and I'm just not gonna do it. So I apologize about that. But after I shut off this video, I am going to go ahead and scratch 441. And I think it might do like 4 pages. So anyway, but I will do that off camera, and then I will let you know, maybe I'll take a picture, but I'll let you know how far that spread in this book. But this is an unknown amount that's left, so that's why I would rather scratch and put the 441 in here rather than just depositing it into the account. Okay, so that is my plan, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the love, the support, for everything. You guys are amazing. Again, please make sure you are subscribed if you enjoy my content. I do really try to vary it up, and I have a new, very interesting video coming up. It might be a bonus video, but someone gave me an idea for a very different kind of video, and I think I'm gonna risk it and film it and see if you guys love it or hate it, because if you like it, I can do it a little more often. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I don't even know if I asked you in this video how you are doing, but you know, I always care about you guys. I want to know how you're doing, how your week's going, and all the good stuff. So I hope everyone is staying healthy. And again, I hope this video encouraged you. This is nothing about bragging. This is nothing. The only reason I do this on camera is, well, because just I show the whole part of my financial journey, but is to encourage you all that you can get there. Back in the day, I had hundreds of thousands of debt. I mean, some of it was my house, but you can pull out of this debt. It's just one little tiny step at a time. You just have to keep going, not stop, keep moving forward, even if it's just little steps at a time. But you will be surprised at how much you can truly save. And if you've never done a savings game before, or we call them savings challenges, just do one. I'm going to warn you, though. I will warn you, it becomes extremely addictive, especially the scratch offs and the ones where you roll. So anyway, I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.